How's it going, Gold Squadron community? As you guys know, for most of our content, we strive to make it family friendly. For the 6 games of Swiss for the Ace Flight Club Championship, we are actually rating it as PG-13, aka not family friendly. So if you are sensitive to either foul language or crude humor, I would suggest you not watch the Swiss games for this if you are, again, sensitive to that. If you're fine with that and you don't have any issues, then hopefully you enjoy the game. Here we go. Hello, everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round 2 of the Ace Flight Club Championship. If you're not familiar with the Flight Club Championship Series, what we did is we put on qualifiers, and players that got 5 or better wins, 5 to 6 wins, in those qualifiers are placed in the Ace Championship, the cream of the crop, la creme de la creme. And these players are not only contending with other Ace level players, but also some new content that's in the pool, some hyperspace changes, lots going on right now. So looking forward to seeing who ends up winning this game. But I want to remind you, or not just remind you, but tell you that today all of our matches are brought to you by the Galactic Championship Series starting May 1st. If you want to take a look at dates and prizes, type !Galaxies or click the link in the description down below. YouTube fam, by the time you see this, tickets will be live and on sale. So hopefully you can join us for one of these events. Those of you who are watching live, tickets are going on sale at the end of round 3. Now, we also got coupon codes for Curled Paw and District Foundry. You can use their respective commands in the chat and use code ACES21 to get your 21% off today. Now, I'm with Darren Granger, and he's going to break down the lists while I do 2 things. Reset the points down to 0, because we already have a Season 2 Choose Your Champion. We're going to be starting Season 3 with this new bets and new rules, guys. It's now a race to 1 million. You got that right. 1 million points for Season 3. I'll start that in about 30 seconds, guys. Darren, go ahead and let's break down these lists, man.
Thanks very much, Dion. So on the left-hand side of your screen, we've got Nicolas flying the Imperial list. He's got Soon TFL with Predator, and then 2 Delta Squadron pilots. They're the Initiative 1 Defenders. And then over on the right side of your screen, we've got Alex with the Scum and Villainy list, showing us some of the new cards that have just come out. So we've got Fenrau with no upgrades. We've got Bosk in the YV666 with Gamut Key and Greedo and Zam Wessel. And then we've got Kanan Jarrus in the Hawk with Protectorate Gleb and Moldy Crow. So I'm going to read a couple of these cards out to you now. So on Boss, we've got Gamut Key. So he's a new crew upgrade, which states, at the start of the end phase, you may spend 2 charges to choose a ship at range 0 to 1 with 1 or more circular tokens. During the end phase, circular tokens are not removed from that ship. So effectively, you can spend 2 charges to keep circular tokens on a ship, so you can do it every other round. So what that means is Bosk can, in theory, choose to keep his own focus token or his reinforced token, or he can choose Fen if Fen's within range. It's really, really good to maintain some modifications after the end of a round. He's also got Greedo, which is while you perform an attack, you may spend 1 charge to change 1 hit result to a crit result. And while you defend, if your charge is active, the attacker may change 1 hit result to a crit result. So the only ship he's got to watch out for on the opposite side is Soon TFL, because Soon TFL will be firing before Bosk. And then Zam Wessel, the crew card, which we all know and love and hate. And then we've got Kanan Jarrus, who is a new ship released only this week in the Hawk. His pilot ability is, while you or a ship in your mobile arc defends, you may spend 1 force. If you do, the attacker rolls 1 fewer attack dice. Which is really, really good because it's only limited to the ship that's defending, not the ship that's attacking. So it means that actually you can get a little bit extra range. So it means that if someone tries to get into range 1 of Bosk, or even at range 3, can stop some damage coming in there. On board the Hawk, I forgot the name of the ship then, is Protectorate Gleb, which is after you coordinate, you may transfer 1 orange or red token to the ship you coordinated. So there's been a lot of discussion around Protectorate Gleb, and it's been FAQ'd, I believe, to say that you can only coordinate friendly ships with that. And then it's got the Moldy Crow, which is the title that we know gives it a primary weapon value of 3, and you can save up to 2 focus tokens on the ship itself each round. So some interesting lists there, as I say, with the new cards coming into play. We saw them last round with Disciplined and the new Interceptor. Again, we're seeing Soontir Fel, the ace of legend that he is, taking position in this game. So, Dion, who's your money on? If you had to choose your champion.
If I had to choose my champion, the Kanan Jarrus with Fenrau is a really great combo. We actually messed around with some of the Fangs not named Fenrau on Wednesday during our stream. By the way, we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And just that Kanan ability to be able to remove a enemy's attack die plus the Concordia face-off is super powerful. Super powerful. So I'm excited to see what people do with this. Now, I'm going to need a minute, Darren. I'm actually going to do some editing on the some live edits here on the overlay so that it can look correct and things. But I'm going to need a minute. Jonah, if you want to take the wheel here and join Mr. Granger while I do that.
Whoa. He's the co-pilot. I'm the pilot. I'm the captain now.
Go ahead, Captain Darren.
Excellent. So who would you bet on this matchup then, Jonah?
I'm really curious to see what Alex Smittle is going to do with Kanan and Fenrau and Bosk. We already know Bosk and Fenrau are a great combo together, so I think I'd bet on Alex here.
So here we see Soontir shooting into Bosk using Kanan's ability. And safe. So by dropping that down, it just means that Bosk is going to be a little bit tankier. And we see a trigger of Zam Wessel's card. And it is the You Should Thank Me. So after you defend, Zam Wessel recovers 1 charge and you may require a target lock on the attacker, which now means that Bosk is fully modded against Soontir Fel, which is where we're going with this. So spend the target lock, spend the focus, and probably going to spend a Greedo charge to send it into a crit as well. Yep. And Soontir whiffs. So Bosk's pilot ability will now kick in, because that's hit crit. Effectively, Bosk's pilot ability will turn that crit into 2 hits, and that's 3 hull on Soontir, and that is a dead Soontir.
I step away for 2 seconds, and Soontir just goes and dies?
Yep, Soontir Fel hates being shot at range 3, especially by Bosk.
I gotta close the bets. Panic! Close the bets!
Crit me, daddy.
Bets are closed. Bets are closed. Nice try.
That is rough. That is rough.
I mean, Nicolas did get quite aggressive with that Soontir Fel.
Yep, I mean, Bosk. I was surprised that Bosk turned in there. That was a really, really good play by Alex, doing the hard 3 turn there. Now, the other thing is, Zam is going to be fully charged after being shot by this defender because it's not once per round. Bosk taking 1 shield there, charging Zam and getting a lock. This is a disgusting Bosk build, and I love it. I don't really know what to say more than that.
Yeah.
That is... Wow.
Protectorate Gleb is the additional card on Kanan, correct?
Yeah. Protectorate Gleb giving the coordinate there, which is really, really good. But yeah, seeing just some new scumjank is a wonderful thing. These defenders have got to do some work now. Now, they are a very, very good ship, so I'm not writing off the Imperials just yet. Losing that ace is going to be difficult, but so Fenrau might cause some problems. But depending on how the points stack up, I mean, Fenrau is the same points as one of those defenders. And the defenders are probably arguably harder to kill. Just with having the free evade. But man, that feels rough losing Soontir so early.
Okay,
I think these defenders, they're going to have to come in hard and fast. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a 3-bank from red, and maybe even a 5 straight from yellow to get behind Bosk's firing arc. Nope, going for the 3-bank. The danger here is if Bosk decides to do a full stop, he could still be target lock focus, because Kanan's in prime position just to do a blue maneuver and then coordinate focus to Bosk.
Absolutely. And then there's also, most likely he's got You Better Mean Business down there, just ready to do the work.
Yep. So I think that's what we're going to see.
By the way, how does that edit look? Let me know in the chat. I did a quick ad here for Kanan. We had to do some stream magic.
He's just coordinated Bosk to switch his target lock, which means Bosk is probably going to bump. He's done the hard 3.
Also, Dion, Moldy Crow needs to be on Kanan as well.
Okay.
Guess we're probably going to see a fast move by Fenrau. Oh, no, Fenrau is going in against the other defender. Yeah, has to focus boost here. Guess Concordia face off. Should be relatively safe. But still also has Kanan's ability if he wants to use it. So here we see Fenrau with his 5 dice at range 1.
And you spend it all day. That's going to be 3 hits and a crit.
So it's only 1 shield, but making him have to spend everything and then still having Kanan's ability ready to limit the incoming return shots. Probably going to see 2 shots here from Bosk as well.
And hit crit. Spends the
so
lock.
That's 2 hits and 2 crits.
Full string. My goodness, the violence of Bosk. I mean,
here we see that
guaranteed at least 2 damage.
You spend the evade, but then Bosk's ability triggers, cancels the crit down to 2 hits.
I mean, it's better than 3. And here, Kanan has a shot as well. That crow's moldy, so it's got 3. You heard it. 3 attack dice. 1 of each. And looks like he spends one of the focuses to make it 2 hits. And he's going to be able to push through an additional damage there. Only 1 shield left on the red defender.
That defender's got to shoot Kanan. Oh, he's going for Fenrau.
Going for the alley-oop on Fen from downtown. Fen doesn't have any tokens. This is where Fang fighters go to die, range 2 and range 3 without any mods. I mean, it is the correct choice not to shoot boss there, because otherwise that defender would be taking some pain. Here we go, and just 1. Just one. There's still a chance to put through damage. Not going to happen, though.
So here we see Kanan's ability trigger. Roll too many dice.
Uh-huh.
Looks like they're just leaving it because it was all eyeballs.
Who rolled too many dice?
So the yellow defender... Oh, no, didn't roll. He rolled 3 because, Kanan's...
Didn't roll enough.
Dropped it down. Yeah. No, he rolled enough because Kanan's ability dropped it down, so it's 3.
Got it.
3 dice.
Got it. I mean, even if he would have had the hit, Concordia face-off's like, no.
Yeah.
Your die matters not. Yeah, Kanan, guys, expect Kanan Fen to be a thing for a while. All right? Scurvy Ocean, ! List in the chat if you would like access to all of our lists today. So, Jonah, this is one of those like new type of lists. I want you to keep an eye on this one, all right? Keep an eye. Watch for it.
It's good.
Okay. Not to mention that like Alex Smittle is like one of my favorite X-Wing people out there. So.
Oh, you're fanboying.
Yeah, so what?
Keep it in your pants, Dion. Yeah, I mean it's an interesting build, this Kanan, because it's a great support ship. Just from his passive pilot ability and the ability to coordinate. Bosk, I'm not so sold on Gamut Key. Greedo and Zam, brilliant cards. We've now got a fully charged Zam, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another hard 3 turn from Bosk, and he just kept doing this circle maneuver around. There's no reason for him not to.
Yep. Absolutely, and if the defenders, doing their typical defender things, 3s or higher to make sure that they're getting the, getting that free evade, then they're going to end up in that side arc most likely.
Yeah, I think we see a 4K from both defenders here. Possibly a hard 3 from yellow.
And looks like the Zam secret condition has been selected. And goes with the 3 bank.
Okay.
Takes the evade.
If Boss does a hard 3 here, then probably not getting a shot on red.
And boosting. Oh, okay. Trying to make a bit of a box here for Fen Rao, anticipating the too hard to the right. Might set up a nice range 2-shot. Now, Kanan here is in the way of the hard turn for Bosk, but I mean, I would think that this was planned.
Can boost. Yep, coordinating focus.
Protectorate Gleb takes the stress. And looks like Bosk will be able to probably clip and does get the bump here.
Got the bump.
Great block here by Nicolas Durand.
I think it's also range 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kanan's ability will still be active.
Yep, because Kanan just says you have to be in arc, which essentially is range 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 0 to 3, technically, right? Here we go. And 2 hits.
2 hits into red.
Looking at Fen. And got him.
So shields down on red. That's
yeah.
12 points.
Now just continuously plinking away. Now here's that defender going into Fen Rao. Kanan using his ability to bring it down to only 2 dice.
Feels bad.
Oh, feels worse there.
Yep.
This was your opportunity to do some damage to that skull leader, and you're not getting anything.
That is a wonderful Kanan build.
Well, right now, Nicolas has not scored any points. 90 on Alex's side. And again, let's reiterate that combo here. Remember, the Concordia face-off allows a Fang fighter at range 1 when defending to change a die to innovate. Combined with Kanan being able to reduce the number of attack dice coming in really can make those Fang fighters tanky. I think the mistake that Nicolas might be making here is possibly undervaluing Kanan in this list. But the reality is, and we actually talked about this during our Wednesday weekly Flight Club stream, is for Kanan to be the most effective, you got to put pieces around him that are that you not only want to make more survivable, but are dangerous. And Nicolas has had to make a decision. Do I go after Bosk or do I go after Fen Rao? Or do I spend my time trying to get rid of this Hawk while I'm getting chewed up by these two amazing pieces that are great at just banging out damage? Like, it's just really, really good. Obviously, Fen Rao with his range 1, 5 dice, and Bosk with Zam being able to split a crit as well with his native ability. I mean, there is a lot of danger in Alex's list. Some hard decisions. Now, here's my question for the chat. If you're playing against this list, what pilot are you going after first? If you're playing against Alex, what ship would you try to burn down first? What would you do, Darren?
I'd have to go after the Hawk. I think that's the prime target for me is go after Kanan, because he's the force multiplier. He's stopping your 3-die gun doing its damage. He's also coordinating and just generally being an annoying ship.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But easier said than done. So here we've got Boss going into the Defender.
Hit
crit. Spends the focus. The target lock. And with Greedo, it's...
Crit.
Yep. Is that a dead Defender?
It is a dead Defender.
Focus evade.
Oh, he's got the token. Sorry, I missed that there. So
Crit
he's going to be splitting for 2, and he's going to get a couple more damage there.
It's yellow, sorry, not red.
Yep.
But yeah.
No worries. So Hull is at 3, shields at 1. We've got to go ahead and flip those on the overlay real quick. And next attack, this is Kanan firing at range 2 going into the yellow Defender. And
Chips
it's going to take
another,
man. Man, Kanan doing some work, gets the half points on the yellow Defender.
It's those 2 dice pea shooters, they're going to get you. Now, I think you fire with red first.
He's going to go ahead and fire with yellow, the yellow Defender first. Decisions at this point. Nicolas has not gotten damage on anybody.
He's going in against Bosk.
Going in at Bosk. You know what? Big brain play on Alex. If you put down the "You should thank me" card, anticipating not being shot by the defenders, could have avoided a double attack. But we'll see.
I think you always put down the. Yep, there we go. Better mean business.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, that is the most common pattern. And actually, releasing this week, just like we got the quick tips train rolling with Dooku last week, Zam is going out next week. It's in the editing bay. We'll talk about that a little bit. Hit crit. Tossed out there by the Defender, and going to be...
potentially 2 more damage.
Yeah. Whoops. I mean, yeah, you've taken a lot of damage, Nicolas, but not that much. Hit kick crit.
Defender down to 1. And then, yeah, see, here we go. The Kanan spending the force to make it so that it's only 2 dice into Fen Rao. And again, such a good ability.
Mm-hmm. Now remember, the thing that you're not seeing on the screen is they're not adding that additional. When you split for Bosk's ability, we were saying split a crit. That's when you perform a primary attack after the neutralize result step. You may spend 1 crit to add to hit results. So they're just not actively doing that out loud. They're just kind of vocally communicating it. But yeah, this game is going down quickly. Going down quickly. Now,
How
Jonah,
many points is Protectorate Gleb?
not that many. Two.
Is he like 2 points?
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice buy. Like like why would you not run a scum list that has Zam and Protectorate Gleb in? Like why would you not?
Yeah. I mean, I think the stress is seeing that at 2 points is obviously an incentive to play it, but I think the stress penalty is not that big of a deal, especially when you're putting it on a platform like a Hawk that generally moves slowly already. And then you combine that with Kanan's ability, just being like, no, that red dice you paid for, not happening, baby.
Yep.
Seems pretty solid.
Do we see a 4K from yellow? Yeah.
Yep.
It's in nicely there.
Tucks it in the pocket, baby. Get in my pocket. Kanan, keeping it nice and easy. 3-bank. Decisions on the action. Might be debating a coordinate here. Fenrau is unstressed. Has optimal opportunity for shenanigans right now.
Yep, it's going to coordinate. Who's he going to coordinate? I think personally you coordinate a target lock to Bosk. Ooh, Bosk's just out, so...
I mean, no big deal. You just give it to Fenrau. I was like, all right, Fen, how about the fully modified 5-dice attack?
Oh, no. Oh, and he's transferred the
Yes, with Protector Gleb, after you coordinate, you can transfer a red token to the ship that you coordinated. But if Fenrau's just doing a blue, like he just did, he's got...
0 consequences.
Exactly. And we're going to get a barrel roll focus. Fully modded. Here comes a shotgun looking at that that defender. Watch out.
I honestly think this might be game over.
5 dice. Needs one more hit to guarantee it. And that's the ball game for the yellow defender. Well, at least
Evade fell outside the box. Make him re-roll it, Dion.
No, I'm not going to do that to him. He's dead already. Leave him alone.
Stop, he's already dead. Yeah, I think this might be game. Range one shot here from Bosk.
Bosk trying to put the nail in the coffin right now. 4 dice. That's another.
So that'll be a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to get all paint, basically, or two bits paint.
He'll be safe here. Focus evade. No damage. The defender does get to shoot back.
Kanan gets to shoot first.
Yes, he does. It is through the gas cloud.
Shooter.
Hit crit.
Hit crit.
What is this Hawk, man? Oh, are you kidding?
No, he gets the cloud.
Oh, he got the cloud. Oh, for a second I was like,
Yeah.
what? Oh, my God. Oh,
How
man.
dare you? So, Kanan, spend the ability. Make it 3 dice.
Takes away the range bonus.
This is such a scummy list, and I love it. This is going to give Bosk a target lock back.
Guaranteed for 1.
Zam triggers, gives him a target lock, gets a charge.
Yep, that is
Happy
the
days.
You Should Thank Me card, by the way.
Alex, you are a monster. And it is wonderful.
People are like, and I'm putting this in my squad builder. Somebody saying this is giving me Hatchet Man flashbacks. There is definitely some of that offensive potential there, but Hatchet Man had some different mechanics. But very similar kind of list building idea, though. I could see what you're saying. A big, an important support piece and 2 heavy hitters. Which, if you're not familiar with the Hatchet Man list of past, that was Colonel Jendon, Major Vendor, and Darth Vader all together, just dealing all kinds of damage. Many actions all over the place, and just coming in and hitting like a truck. Isofane excited about the scum. I promise that I will try to actually deal the points to the correct player this time, especially since it's our first game in Season 3. We're already in Season 3 of Choose Your Champion.
Ooh, didn't bump there. But we're going to see another hard 3 from Bosk. Like, there's just no reason that you wouldn't just keep turning just so you get a shot.
Echo Phantasm, thank you so much. And yeah, get the free evade from Full Throttle. And just try. I think if I'm Nicolas, I'm just trying to get some points right now. Trying to get something on the board. You don't want to walk away with the goose egg.
Walk away with a goose egg.
Yeah, like a 0.
What kind of hillbilly phrase is that?
It's not hillbilly. It's, I don't know. It's a phrase I've heard before. I've heard other people use this phrase. Chat, back me up. Tell me you've heard goose egg in reference to 0. Come on.
Yeehaw.
Nobody's backing me up. I'm sad. There you go. I got a yes. See, the goose egg. Yes. Definitely heard it. See, I'm right. You're wrong.
Weird color.
My English is real. It is real.
Maybe it's a Chicago thing. It probably is a Chicago thing. Are you Australian, Darren? That's a pretty big L. Wow.
Oh! Read 'em and weep.
I'm surprised by that move from Bosk there. I thought we were just going to see a continuation of the hard 3. This defender's got to pull a lot of weight to pull this game back.
I mean, where's his easiest way to get some points? Bosk starts at how much health?
Now.
Right? I mean, that's what I'm looking at. This is 1 agility. So 9, 10, 11, 12.
I guess you 4K right now.
6. Yeah, you got it. Just looking for 3 hits on Boss just to be able to walk away with 36 points, I believe.
The problem is that yes, you only need to get 3 hits on Bosk, but Kanan, as long as Kanan stays in range of Bosk, you're just kind of limited on your shots that are coming back.
Hadam saying Dengaroo vibes. Oh baby, you haven't seen the Dengaroo. That legit exists now. I will have you know. Hera with Garvin together. My goodness. Hey, you want to focus? Take it back. Hey, you want to focus? Take it back. Hey, you want to focus? Take it back. It is hilarity.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It's hilarity.
Oh, I thought Fenrir had gone off the board then.
Smittle's like, I'm so confident I don't even need it.
Let's make this a fighting game. Sorry, Hera with Garvin. So Garvin spends it, gives it to Hera. And then Hera gives it to other people. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, so hold on. I'll walk you through that here in a second. Hit, crit coming in from Bosk.
With Greedo.
Spending tokens, just trying to stay alive. Remember, Boss cannot use his ability to turn one crit into 2 hits unless the attack hits on its own first. Kanan has an unobstructed range 2. That's not going to do anything. We'll see if the defender...
Range 2 back into Kanan. Could get some points here.
And here's Kanan using his ability, making it only 2 dice. 1 hit only.
I don't know if you heard that in the background. That was my dog waking up.
Oh, puppy. Now, really quick here, to walk through that interaction I was talking about with Hera and Garvin. Hera's ability says when a friendly ship is attacking or defending, and by the way, the FFG and AMG clarify that when attacking means like any time during when attacking or defending. That's including like making it used for like a toka, for like a missile, all kinds of ways. But the idea here with Hera and Garvin is Hera's like, hey, Garvin, you need a focus? Yeah. And then Garvin spends it when he needs it. And that's the thing. He doesn't, because it's at any time while defending, you never waste a focus token sending it to Garvin or sending it to anybody. You're just like, hey, when you need it, it'll be there, right? It is very thematic, though. The Hera, like the general, the rebel leader, giving her, her troops some confidence. I do really like the theme. But then Garvin's ability says after spending a focus, transfer it to a friendly ship at range 1 to 3. So Garvin's like, hey, Hera, take this back and use it for somebody else, or give it back to me later. Like it is a really it's a cycle. It just goes back and forth. And it doesn't cost you anything outside of the cost of the ships. There's no penalties. If you remember the Dengaroo thing, it at least gave you stress, even though you could take a million of them. You couldn't do, K turns after it. It's pretty cool.
So we've got an interesting move there from the defender doing the 5 straight.
Yes.
Now, we did see just at the end of the last round, Bosk using Gamut Key to spend both charges to keep that focus. But that defender's going to take a lot of incoming firepower now.
There's quite a few shots coming. 1 obstructed.
So hit crit. Clean.
Next shot, Bosk. This one's going to be through the cloud. Should be okay for the defender. But you got to watch out. McKinnon didn't bump that moldy crow. Oh, uh-oh.
Ooh.
Forcing him to spend some tokens here.
Spend the evade in the cloud, or do you spend the focus? You spent the focus. And then moldy crow.
There it is. Does he have a focus? Oh, the target. That's a full string, baby. Only 3. And he is taking 1.
Taking 2.
Oh, he has the evade. Yeah, taking 2 there. Down to 1. Down to 1 health. Oh, my goodness.
And a dream.
Now, Scooter8709 talking about the Hera-Garvin interaction, saying, literally just don't shoot Garvin. List beat. You got to remember, though, Garvin can also... Garva has the ability to also recharge Hera's ability. If you just start ignoring Garvin and don't, take the bait shooting him, which I do agree, that is a strategy there, he can still keep the engine going of Hera being able to pass to whoever is defending, right? So if Garvin spends it on attack, you can pass it to Hera for a lower initiative ship who you are focusing on. There's still a lot of potential there. But I do agree that shooting into Garvin is going to be an interesting and difficult proposition when the opportunity comes. Here's the 4K on the red defender.
Kanan smelling blood in the water.
Caw-caw. That is going to be range 2, though, not quite range 1. Bosk converging on the top of the board as well.
Does get an action. Probably takes a lock. Yeah. And then Fenrau, what's he doing?
Wow. Well, this has a final showdown type of feel. 3v1. Line them up. Blast them. Woo. And going for the barrel roll focus, just in case he needs a little bit of room to maneuver, and you don't take out the defender. Also blocks a 3 bank to the right lane.
So it is range 2.
Three hits. Fenrau trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Single blank and he's dead. Yep, there we go.
Nope, he had focus evade. Focus evade.
But now he's naked. There's a chance.
Not quite.
Is it going to be Kanan that finishes the job?
There is another. That's a hit and 2 focuses. 3 hits. Needs the natties. Put him in a coffin. That's it.
Denied.
The red defender goes down. Nicolas Durand, a very rare tabling here on GSP. 0 to 200. Alex Smittle getting the dub right there. Wow. That
was a relatively quick game.
It happens, man. Those games do happen. If we go ahead and take a moment and look at our event timer, we have 36 minutes and change left. Jonah, do you have a backup game selected already?
Yeah. Could you open up your DMs on Discord?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jonah's just slid into your DMs.
Always. I see. I really need to make a... Okay. All right, I got you. Buttons. 1 second, everybody. We're gonna get that here ready for you. We're gonna swap out this one. All right, I've assigned Jonah, just in case I'm confused at some point. I've assigned the backup game to GSP 4. Okay, if I'm like, where is it? Just tell me, DM, GSP 4. I'm like, oh yeah, all right. So it looks like we're gonna be.
Okay.
It's just something on my side, just for me. Looks like we're going to be taking a look at Don Copin's and Fluent menu. Let me go ahead and get this going for y'all. 2 seconds here. We'll stick on the stretch goals. Hi. Moving the camera over and getting moved. And what table is that, Jonah?
Table 15.
Thank you, sir. GSP 15. Okay.
And for later, player 2-1.
Player 2-1. Fantastic. All right. Let's go ahead and get this going here. That.
Here's a question for chat. because I can't be bothered to Google it. But Ever Given and Evergreen. Why is the ship called Evergreen? Why does it say Evergreen on the side, but it's actually the Ever Given? Not found that out yet. See if you can do it for me.
Maybe Evergreen is the company?
Apparently it is. That's literally what everyone's saying.
Okay, there you go. Nailed it. All right, well, here's our bonus coverage. Jonah will get the clock synced here in a second. But I'm gonna be looking at my secondary monitor because I don't want to move the primary TTS here. So I don't want you. I'm gonna hide my camera so you guys don't think I'm ignoring you. But this is bonus coverage, round 2 of the Aces Galactic Championship. Sorry, I said that wrong. The Aces Flight Club Championship. I have galaxies on the brain, and yeah, we are at it right now. Looks like at the moment, Han on this side's taking some damage. It's already been half pointed. Other things looking relatively clean. Though Zam having only lost a single shield in this matchup, that looks really rough. Brewer Kretz the only thing at half. And did we just see more damage going on to Han there? I got to get rid of these extras from earlier.
No, that looked like it was a crit going on to Dengar there as he went through the rock.
Oh, it's Dengar. Duh. I had my ships mixed up.
And I'm assuming that was also a Dooku use. So you can see Dooku's charge, the force charges flip down. So you've gone through a rock, Dengar. Guess what? You're taking a crit.
All right. I feel a little lost here. I'm going to go ahead and move tables for myself. Just going to have to reset this. On 5. Here we go. Much better. Okay. All right, Jonah, you got everything up to date? We looking good?
Everything's good.
All right, 32-0 right now. Dawn in the lead. All right, it's Lando, not Han. Sorry, buddy. Let's yes, thank you for the reminder to pay out the points. It was player 2 was the winner last time. Confirming. Player 2.
No, it's player 1. No, it was player 2.
Hang on.
I'm not having clicked anything.
Player 2.
2 confirmed.
I would never lie to you, Dion.
First time caller, Darren. What are UK hillbillies called? They're called your mum. No, they're called chavs.
Chavs?
Well, they're not really hillbillies.
Are those just like people from the country, like the not city people?
No, generally, like the equivalent of hillbillies would be like people from Cornwall. Like, I'm assuming like the term hillbilly, like sister wives and like incestuous. That's what I think when I hear hillbilly.
Well, hillbilly is now a term that it's been endeared now to just be like the kind of like country folk, you know, like it's.
Then yeah, definitely like they're from like the West Country, like Bristol or like country bumpkin type.
Yeah.
Land carrot crunchers.
Carrot crunchers. Yeah, there you go.
Mr. Rocker Crocker, wow, Darren is insulting my people. I'm sorry, I just insulted your family. There you go, you can all high six each other that I apologize to you.
Alrighty. Where are... I'm trying to get myself entrenched in this game right now.
Sorry.
We jumped right in. Zam is there. All right, so right now we have Florent all set on the right side. Darren currently, Don on the left side, going away from each other. It would seem like from if this is after the initial engagement, it would seem like, I mean, Don is essentially still in his deployment area. It looks like he probably played a little bit of chicken with Zam, maybe going through those two rocks on the top there, kind of making a lane and curving it away. Now Dengar, my question is, how did Dengar get where he is right now? Like, that is a strange deployment. Huh. Now, right now, we have, or I mean, at least there was some points scored by Florent. He's got 32-21 right now. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I do not know. Oof, can you guys hear that? I'm so sorry. They're doing construction on the house next to me. Autopilot drone being spit out here.
Dear, as this is the bonus game, I'm just going to have to drop out for 20 minutes or so just to take the hound for a walk.
Yeah, you're good, man. Take it.
So have fun insulting chat because they deserve it.
They're my people. I do not insult them.
Fine, Jonah, you're in charge.
I'm the captain now.
All right, now you did see the autopilot drone being spit out there in order to coordinate Dengar, gives him the red barrel roll so he doesn't have to hit the rock. Extremely important because of the fact that Dengar does currently only have 2 hull right now and needs an opportunity to not take a bunch of damage. We saw Zam drop a thermal detonator there as well. Trying to catch something. I'm assuming from the motion here, though, the M3As were probably not planning on going through that lane. But if we see Sarasu, who's in the red M3A bank to the left, he would end up taking some damage there, or at least not taking that damage, but forced to roll for the thermal detonator. Grievous hard one. Starting to look at those M3As in the bottom. Sunny Bounder might have a friend coming. Barrel roll to the right, possibly an arc dodge, takes the focus on the linked action. Sarasu one to bank to the left and focuses. And 3 bank there. Playing coy right now with Brewer Cret. We did see him just fix his crit. I see some people asking for me to open up the bets. Because this is bonus coverage of a game, we are not going to go ahead and open up the polls for that. We know too much. We know too much. Well, I mean, I guess I could still put it out there and maybe something happens. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want me to open up the polls? I guess I could. It doesn't really hurt anybody. If you participated, that's your own risk. Oh, and we did see Sarasu bank in there. Thus, the thermal detonator trigger happening. Rolls at damage. Shield is down. Range 3 going at Sunny Bounder. We did just see Count Dooku get triggered, I think, for a crit, but rolls a crit naturally, so unable to use the ability there. Hit crit after spending the focus. Sunny Bounder is not in range, so no re-rolls for the defense here, but able to just roll 4. Rolls 4 naturally, and then adds the 5th because Sunny Bounder. There's a trigger. Sunny! Grievous, range 3 shot, has re-rolls potentially if he's out of Sunny's arc. Looks like they've declared yes, that is the answer. Was able to get 3 hits. And Sunny has a focus, so should be able to avoid the damage. And does. Tyhar 7, did points get wiped last round? They sure did. We already, last round was the warm-up game because we had already crowned the champion for season 2. We have now started season 3. Here's the downtown shot. So Lando did not have any range to anybody. Add a focus with Sunny Bounder, because you can, but there's nothing you can do about it. And the disrespect evade. Which trigger did we get? That is the You Better Mean Business trigger. Here comes a bonus attack from from Zam Wessel. Rolls naturally, 2 hits and a crit. Defense dice. Oh my goodness, hit crit going into Sunny. I think Sunny just might die here with a double. Not quite. Disabled power regulator down to 1. Man, Sunny Bounder taking that disabled power regulator is rough. After you engage, take an ion token. That's going to be right now. I mean, when he engages this turn. Oh, no, sorry. That was his engagement. That was the bonus attack. So not quite. Next turn would end up being ionized. And we'll get those stats updated here in a second. Sunny Bounder down to 1 hull. Sarasu has only lost a shield. We might get to see, is there any cutthroat action that could potentially happen here soon?
Leon, is this going to be posted on YouTube?
No.
No? Okay. If you check your email, I'm actually making a spreadsheet where I'm recording this, and you can always see now the winner. And I'm working on the conditional formatting for it, but just so you have it.
Oh, don't spoil me, Jonah. Don't spoil me. Now, what could end up going on YouTube if somebody clips what you just said and then they upload it? They're like, oh, look at this hot take from Jonah helping Dion. I see. Very cool. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Wrong one.
Alrighty. Can we start call betting, opening the blast doors and closing the blast doors? First time caller, you really expect me to remember that? Every time? Maybe. Maybe. Toasty says hi, by the way. Here's Zam dropping another thermal detonator. I mean, I like the idea. Sarasu flew into the last one. Why not another? You got 4 of them. Lando taking the 3 turn. Now, you did see that turn. The autopilot drone redocking with Lando. So it looks like, Marcel Manzano is a big fan of the autopilot drone, but uses it more as a proton bomb, like a one-time use proton bomb, rather than as a conditional coordinator, which you can see you kind of spit it out, you do the coordinate, and you bring it right back in by hitting it at range 0. It ends up being a flying bomb eventually, but Florent getting a little bit more utility out of it. Now, the risk in it, of course, is that in order to redock, you must be at range 0, which means that Lando has to bump him, which, of course, takes away an action. So it's a little bit risky there. I made this to sub the Gold Squadron. Are we going to see Marcel play today? Probably not. Just because, you guys get to see Marcel play all the time during our Wednesday nights. And, we want to feature some more community members. Now, of course, if he gets into the cut, then we'll see. The bomb just barely misses any ships on Florent's side. Easy peasy. If only he flew resistance. Yeah, I mean, if you put flew resistance, he would be per our prerogatives. auto put into the stream here. Now, Zam trying to finish off Sunday Bounder, who only has 1 health. Dookuing a crit. This is a very aggressive. Rolls a crit naturally again. Philip Schmidt with a hot take in the chat. And blank out there from Lando. Three hits. Excuse me, three dice going. That's 2 hits going at Lando. This is obstructed, so 3 agility on that Falcon. And able to spend the focus that was hiding behind it for 2. Lots of sad attacks. Lots of sad attacks this game. Can the Clarinetist in the chat saying the best way to guarantee to roll a crit is to Dooku a crit. Yeah. You're right. You're right. And that is a blank out. Blank out to blank out. These guys, they don't even want to try. They refuse to hurt each other. Fight. Fight.
They're protesting the backup game policy.
We come here for explosions. Now, a reminder, after round 3, the players will be getting a break, which is also that coincides with the opening of the Galactic Championship Series tickets. So if you want to get your plan ready on what you want to pick up, you can already type !Galaxies in the chat. Take a look at the schedule, look at the pricing, so you have an understanding of how everything works. It's always good just to know what you're doing beforehand. That way, when it's time, you can pick up what you want. Again, those limited runs, there's only 100 of each of the target lock sets for each planet. Once they are gone, they are gone. I know some people were asking if I would do reprints on them, and the answer is no. That defeats the point of a limited run. But excited about that. And I know there's a lot of fans out there for extended. This is our major extended series. There's a couple of hyperspace events, but the championship, rather than being hyperspace, like our Flight Club championship, will end up being extended. Everything is legal. We are releasing the Vader into the wild. Are there any photos of those target locks? There's digital renderings right now. They are actually currently in the manufacturing process. Did you see the renders, Nobby? I guess the concept drawings is better what it is. Oh, you're right. Sunny should be ionized, Jonah, if you could let him know. Do you get one pair or a set? You get the planet with the lock symbol and then the marker. Are you looking at it, Nobby, or are you just having me read it to you? I'm not sure which one it is. It gets you 2 pieces of metal that forms one target lock, one to mark your ship. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think we're using different words for the same thing. But yeah, all right, I got you, fam. I love you, face. Sunny Bounder being ionized there due to the disabled power regulator makes so that he has to execute a 1 forward, which, looking at the positioning right now and moving at initiative 1, isn't going to be going anywhere. So Zam can shimmy on up and smack him around. Dabmanfell23 asking, sorry, I missed how to get the target locks. Devin, there is, or Justin, right? When I open up tickets after round 3, it's an option. You don't have to buy them, but if you want the limited run, if you go to the tickets page on Galaxies, which is open now, but you can't actually click on anything, you'll see the 25. There's the $25 gets you the lock, the lock and marker for that planet. But yeah, you just enter the event at that price, and that gets it to you. I got you, fam. Oh, actually, I just realized a mistake here. I got to live updating. Shoot. Now it looks like we are spitting out the autopilot one more time. What is he going to do with it? Is he going to coordinate, maybe? You can't coordinate Sunny anything but a focus. Just a note there, that ship is not allowed to do any actions other than the focus action. We'll see what the call is here in a second. And nope, did a Sarasu coordinate there. Lando turning away, trying to use that side arc. By the way, the arc is left and right at the moment, for anybody wondering. And Sarasu bumping as well. So it's kind of funny. What's coordinated and unable to do a fully modified attack because he got blocked by the coordinator would have been the same result if he had stayed. All right, Brewer Kret moving as well. Doing that 3-turn. We have the last couple minutes left here for this matchup, and then we'll be rolling into round 3. Yeah, Ming Jonah, what are your thoughts on this matchup? Like, it looks like Dawn has a pretty commanding lead in this one. Do you see any avenues here for Florent to get a W?
So with 2 minutes left, Florent needs 26 to lead. That overlay is right. I've been working on the spreadsheet, and so. That is, you would have to get half on Grievous or Zam. Brewer is not going to be enough. So Grievous is 1, 2, with Solus 1. Let me see, 5. Okay, yeah, so he would have to do 3 damage to Grievous in order to do that. And it really comes down to nope, not going to happen. It would have to be this attack right here that's like a fantastic attack. But yeah, I think this game is, especially now that this is the last round, I think it's over.
Got to go for big money. Big money. No big money there. Rolls and evade. Only one gets through there with the procket. Not enough. And here's Brewer, has a couple of options here in that bullseye. And got 2 hit and a crit, spending for the full string. 3 dice for Sarasu. And yep, that is super dead. Super dead. Well, that's the ball game there, guys. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. That is oof.
And these guys are 5 minutes ahead, so we should have a good couple minutes for giveaways before we got to go into the next round.